Hey, we're going to walk through an exciting side hustle that you can do this year, and it involves ChatGPT, a little bit of AI, or a lot of it of AI, I should say, and we incorporate Zillow. And all you have to do is, I'm going to give you a full blueprint of this, and all you have to do is smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment real estate and share this. And I'm going to give you a private link to this blueprint right here with the software that we're using, and including some powerful prompts, some frequently asked questions. Everything is going to be here, and we even send you some additional information and a link to our course. And so like, comment real estate, and subscribe and share this, and we'll get you everything that you need to get going. So we're going to jump in and show you exactly how to do this. And you don't need any tech skills. You don't need marketing skills. I really want the beginners that are working a 9-to-5 job or 7-to-3 or working those 12-hour shifts. That's the kind of people I want, because I want to be able to change your lives. And of course, there's no income guarantees, but you do need a laptop. You need an internet connection to really get this going. And all you need to do is work like 2 hours a day for 14 days. Imagine doing 2 hours a day for 14 days and knowing that it could change your life forever and not be restrained to a job that you hate. So I'm Jim Parr. I've been a paramedic, a firefighter, worked on the sheriff's department. I've done every job possible, washed dishes. I started working when I was 6 months old as a child actor and got out of Hollywood at the right time. And also, I've been in that, working those 24-hour shifts, those 12-hour shifts, working 3 jobs. And it was no fun. And until I learned all the things that I teach you on my YouTube channel, that's when my life really changed. And the wealth was not about money, it was about time. But being able to have that money to replace the time that I was working at all those jobs was the key here. So let's dive in. I'm not going to keep you, and let's show you exactly how this is done. First and foremost, how do we find these clients? How do we make this into a real business? How do we get to $300 a day or even $500 a day? That's what we're going to talk about throughout this video. We're going to show you the steps to do this and the easiest ways. I know a lot of people don't have the money to start up a business, and that's why I try to do these videos. That's why I ask you to like, subscribe, and comment, because that's how I get paid. I don't get paid any other way. I do get paid a small commission off of affiliates, but I do this to help you out and really to get you out of that grind. So let's talk about how to find these clients, and then we'll go into what this is and why these real estate agents need this service for them. So first of all, we go into Zillow, we could go into realtor.com, we could go into any of the real estate, the big real estate sites, or you could look in your local community, find out, basically search for real estate in your local area and go after that low-hanging fruit. So we don't want to go after these top agents, these big players that have 1,200 sales in 12 months. We want to go after the ones that are like 12 plus sales in the last 12 months. So looking at these, what I did is I put in Zillow, I go up to find an agent right here. I click on this, and you can select the area. I just selected Brentwood, which is near me. And then what I do is this will come up in the URL. It'll come up true here as the top agent. Well, I don't want the top agent. So I changed this and I just typed in false and then let that load in. And basically, because they're paying for these spots right here, they are paying for those spots. a lot of these people are paying for these top spots, and they pay these real estate companies a lot of money to be in these top spots. And so understand that if they lose one sale, it could be tens of thousands of dollars in commissions off that one sale. So here's a good agent to go after, but she's listed in the top agents, and there is a reason for that because she's probably linked to one of the big players here. So I would not select anything that says top agent in Zillow, even if it's 10 sales, because you want to go after the ones that are have fewer sales, but not too few sales. Like 2 sales, she may not have enough to pay, but she's a part of the Ashton group also. And let me just explain this. I know real estate, I know title companies, I know mortgage companies. I know this business inside and out. And a lot of these people are hired as basically a listing agent, a showing agent. So they're a part of a team, and they can only do one thing. They can't go out and search for clients. So I would go after, basically I'll take the scale here and I'll run to number 7 and scroll all the ways to the bottom and scroll to number 10. And I want to go to find like this, maybe let's see if we got any that don't say top agent here. Because like I said, they're going to be a part of a bigger group. So we could go and look at this particular one. It does say team there, so that's the only thing I would question. But she's got some recent sales. So we could basically look at this and click on this page, and there should be a website here. So there is a website. We're going to click in this and do a little bit of research. Now, to overall look at this really quickly, we have something called Instant Data Scraper. It's a Chrome extension that you can use to basically grab these real quick. And it takes seconds just to grab the information. And then we can look at basically this on a spreadsheet and download the spreadsheet, and it'll give us the number of sales, the number of reviews, and different volumes that they've sold. Here's the number of sales in the last 6 months. So you can look at that as a whole and then go and search those individually. So understand, we'll explain the big thing here in a little bit, but so here's the website, here's the agent. So it's a pretty large agency, it looks like, the Hoover team, but it doesn't hurt to pitch this, because the way we're going to pitch it, it's like an insurance policy for commissions. So it protects their insurance policy and protects their commissions. So if there's somebody that comes in and requests a showing or something, we're going to set up a system that will automatically receive those calls if they can't receive that call. Because nobody wants a voicemail when they're sitting in front of a house and want more information. They want instant gratification, and that's the thing with any buyer that goes to Best Buy, goes to wherever. They want that instant gratification. So we could go out and seek out this individual, find their email, and go out. Here's another good one, like this Jordan Stillwell. I used an example of his. He's you're not going to find their phone numbers here, because usually if there's a number, it's linked with Zillow. But this will go right to his website, and then we can reach out to this individual via his phone number right here, his mobile number. So you could actually text him or send him a Facebook Messenger if he's got Messenger on, and connect with him there and pitch this to him. So we'll go with this one for the time being and see how this one works. So I'm going to show you, that was to seek out and show you how to find these real estate clients. Now let's go in to the software and show you how that's done. Okay, we're inside our software that we call GoHighLevel, but or we call it Sproutify. We white label it, so you can buy the white label version. There's a link in the video description below. Look for SaaS, and you can sell this. You can pay one monthly fee and sell it as many times as you want on a recurring passive income. And that's where I'm going to talk to you about the end of this video and give you some bonus answers and some bonus ideas, because that's where you can create a passive income that will far surpass what you're making on a 9-to-5 job right now. So remember, comment real estate. You'll get this link here. Go GoHighLevel. You get the software. And to get the 30-day extended, it'll be in the description below in this video. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create this AI agent. What is an AI agent? It's basically a virtual person that's going to answer the phone, answer questions, schedule calls, and do everything for you. So if you're a one-shop real estate, or even if you have a few agents in your real estate office, imagine being able to pay one small fee every single month, like $300 a month, and have that agent answer the phone for you. So you cannot hire a receptionist. And we're going to actually test this and let you listen to it, how good it is and how it carries on a conversation. So we're going to go ahead and set that up. But before we do that, understand that we can have the AI agent do different things. So you can upsell this from $300 a month on a recurring deal up to $500 if it's scheduling appointments for the agents. And it can do all that, very simple. And so it doesn't take any tech skills to do this, as we said before. And then the cool thing with this is you can send the agent a link, and they can download it on their iPhone, on their smartphone, whatever phone they have. And the leads, the contacts, the transcript will come in from the AI agent right into their phone. So they'll immediately get this information. You can track the performance, everything, and give the agent even a login for the software, because this will be their CRM. So not only are you providing AI agents, but then they're going to have all this options available, and you can upsell this. So if they want to do social media marketing planning, they can do that, but upsell it for another $100 a month. So let's go ahead, and the focus is setting up an AI agent. We're going to click on this. We're going to create our first voice AI agent. So we'll click on that, and we're going to create the agent. So we go in here, and if I'm going too fast, just go ahead and just pause the video. So we're going to go with this guy. We'll just call him J Stillwell. So that's the agent's name, and then we'll call it Stillwell Agency. And we're going to go with English, of course. You want to select the time zone that they're in. And then there's a lot of different options here. There's so many different names: friendly, conversational, and you just click on them and they'll play, but I'm not going to play them because you can't stop them. So we'll just go with Jessica here. So the other thing, we want to set it for inbound call. And then, of course, you want to set this to Stillwell Agency. Let's see. This is how it's spelled. And so I would say, can I help you? How can I help you with your real estate needs, or something like that? Just go to ChatGPT and go and ask ChatGPT what to put in there for agent's initial message. And so we can just go in there real quick and see how that's done. So we'll ask AI or ChatGPT, what is a good message intro for an AI in a real estate office? to start with. And it's going to give us a short message of what's best for this agent. So it gave us a couple options. I would never use the virtual real estate assistant that because people are going to hang up, not all the time, but they're going to be like, okay, I'm speaking to an AI. But we'll go with the message that we already have here. We'll go ahead and hit next on this. There's some advanced settings, but we don't have to worry about that particular one. But we do need to, we can either put in their website and grab all their information from their website, or we can use a prompt, an AI prompt, and drop that in there. So we have a prompt in here that's already in here, but we're going to use our prompt. And of course, that's going to be in that information. If you like, comment, and subscribe, you'll get that prompt, and it'll be under the prompts in that checklist area. So let's drop that in. We'll just copy and paste and put that in. So I'll do a Control A, I'll delete that and paste in our prompt. And then we are going to go ahead and set next. But let me just show you something. This is a game changer. So you can select actions, and look at this. You can do call transfer, so you could forward the call to that agent and have that AI agent do that. So imagine being able to have a real receptionist do that. You can send a text, so it'll send a text to the agent. You can book appointments. You can update contact information. It'll even grab information if they've called in before and know what they asked before via a transcript. So you can go ahead and do this, and you can upsell, upsell, upsell. So imagine this. If you want to make, let's say, $10,000 a month, and you're charging $500 per client for scheduling appointments and setting this up, then you only need 20 real estate agents, and there's tens, hundreds, millions of real estate agents. I'm telling you, I lived at the beach and everybody down there was a real estate agent. So they're out there, you just need to go find them. And then we want to set this because we want the transcript to come to a custom email so that when the call is done, it'll send that whole email notification and the AI transcript so they'll know what the conversation was. And then we just hit next here. And then imagine this is just a few minute one-time setup that you do one time, and that's it. And then you just charge a recurring monthly income over and over and over. So you can buy numbers. They're like $1 or $2 a phone number here to set these up. We've got a phone number already in here that we can use wherever it is. We want to shut this off. We want to shut this off because we do not want we want the AI agent to respond right away. And if you set that up like that, they're not going to respond right away. So if you've got phone numbers, you just select it. Or if you just want to buy a new number, you click buy number and you go in and grab that number for you. So let's go back. And if you want to test this now, all you do is enter your phone number here to receive the call and tell it to call me. And so we're going to go ahead and do that and see how it works. Okay, we're going to hit call me, and it's going to give us a call here. And it's going to act like it's ringing because we're testing it.
Hey, you have reached Stillwell Agency. How can I help you with your real estate needs?
Yeah, what is your name? I'm Jim.
Hi, Jim. I'm your friendly virtual assistant. How can I assist you today?
Yeah, so I'm looking to sell my home, and could you tell me how I go about doing that?
Absolutely, Jim. First, we can schedule a free home value consultation to get an idea of your property's worth. Then our agent will guide you through the listing process. Would you like me to set up that consultation for you?
Yeah, what's the soonest I can get that scheduled?
Let me check the calendar for you. I'll get back to you shortly with the available times. Would you prefer mornings, afternoons, or evenings?
It doesn't matter.
Got it, Jim. I'll find the earliest available slot and get back to you with the details.
Yeah, I was wondering how your day's going. My day's going great.
That's awesome to hear, Jim. A good day makes everything better. If there's anything else you need help with, just let me know.
Thank you. Okay, so you see how it works. Each AI agent is different. Now, that one responded that I'm a virtual AI agent. You can set the prompt to tell it that do not, in the rules, to set it so it doesn't say it's an AI agent. And you can give it a name so that it does that. So, anyways, if you need this set up for your real estate company, let us know. We can set it up and get you on board. Otherwise, if you want to build this as a business, again, like, subscribe, comment real estate, and share this. We'll send you a private link with the blueprints and everything you need. So thanks for watching.